Today's topic is on elitism and classism as instruments of weaponized poverty. An elite is a select group of people who have superior abilities and qualities within a society. Elitism is therefore the belief that a society should be led by its elites. So maybe elitism is not necessarily a bad thing. After all, some people are more gifted than others. Again, if the cause is noble, then this may not necessarily be a bad thing. This might be okay. Classism, on the other hand, is evil. It is bias. It is prejudice. Classism is discrimination against people who belong to a different class. So how do these terms, elitism and classism, apply to the socio-economic structure of Nigeria today? How is classism a weapon of poverty? How does it affect the working class? Well, in my opinion, the answer is all around us. We see it in our educational sector. While you are probably attending some grammar school, your political leaders probably send their kids to international schools. While your kids are learning computer science on a blackboard, their kids are learning with modern technologies like iPads and laptops. Which kids do you think are being groomed to lead? And which ones are being led to serve? When you complain about this, they will say it's because you are jealous, poor, and bitter. We see it every day in the labor market, where high-paying jobs are no longer available to the children of the poor, forever locking them in a cycle of poverty, earning just enough to survive daily. In Nigeria, calling someone Oga or Madam is a system of formality which is now gradually turning into a form of master-servant relationship. The Oga or Madam seem to assume superiority and look down on people when addressed this way. You don't believe me? Start calling your neighbor Oga, Sir, or Madam every morning and notice how quickly they condescend to you. Nowhere in East Africa have I seen a fellow African talk down to another citizen because of their assumed sense of class. I see this a lot in West Africa, especially Nigeria. Sure, we're a product of colonialism, but even the white man did not get power drunk when our grandparents called him Sir. Of course, some might argue that throughout history, there have always been socioeconomic divides. We saw it between landlords and tenants, masters and slaves, royalty and peasants, capitalists and the working class. But modern Nigeria takes it to a whole new level. Not only is there classism between the rich and the poor, there is also classism amongst the poor. This is where that popular Nigerian phrase from the 90s, "I better pass my neighbor," comes to mind. Not only have the elite managed to use classism as an instrument of poverty against the poor have also learned to use it as a weapon of oppression against each other. There is even classism by profession. Have you ever introduced yourself at an event and somebody asks your profession just so they can decide how much respect they should accord you? The same applies to age. A Nigerian might ask you how old you are just so they can either respect you or show you bias because of your age. I remember interviewing for a job in my 20s where the interviewer told me that I was too young for the salary I was asking for. Now, when you take classism with all of its prejudice and bias and you apply it to modern Nigeria, you can begin to see how it can be used to exclude certain groups of people from socioeconomic opportunities. They might think, if everybody is rich, then who will serve them? There appears to be a need for the elites to create a system which excludes certain classes of people from sudden wealth. And with that said, I will talk to you in the next episode.